Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Megamart Shopping Show. February is Heart Month.
Right, and it serves as a reminder for us to take care of our cardiovascular health. Now we know that diet plays a major role in our risk for heart disease.
Absolutely.
Right? So what we want to do is to eat heart healthy foods, because whatever we eat will affect our blood pressure, our cholesterol levels, and our overall well-being. So we're in my favorite place today, which is the kitchen, because we're going to be cooking up some heart healthy foods. We're joined by
two great chefs today, Chef Samantha George and Jeron Green. And as Renee said, they're going to be quick, delicious, but most importantly, heart healthy. So, Chef Samantha is kicking it off. Welcome back to the Megamart Show.
Thank you. I'm sending your heart over there.
Thank you.
Happy Heart Month.
Happy Heart Month to you
Did
guys
you know
too.
that February is Heart Month?
No, I do not know.
Well, you learn something new every day, don't you?
I'm just a home cooking school teacher, hermit that cooks all day, and just sometimes these dates elude me. But yeah, I'm ready to show you guys how to just up the ante in the kitchen and taking care of your heart.
Okay, so of course, what are we making today?
Okay, so I thought it would be really easy to tell everybody how to do a quick heart healthy dish. What better way to do that than with toast? Of course, you can just eat the good ingredients alone, like the blueberries, just pop them in your mouth. Yeah. But, you know, people that are a little bit, they don't want to go swing too far into the super health conscious people, you can do a toast. Okay. So I'm going to do 3 different types of toast that you can whip up in the morning with really nutritious toppings. Okay. So I'm going to ask Jeron to help me.
Don't worry.
Can you just come beside me? He's lonely in this kitchen.
Sure. Toast is pretty simple. I think bread is a staple in the kitchen anyway.
In Jamaica, man, people love bread.
Yeah.
You can go healthier by using seeds like couscous or, not couscous, quinoa.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a healthier option, but we all love bread. I love bread. I'm gluten-free now, so I love the gluten-free options, which Megamart does provide as well.
Of course.
So Jeron, you'll be tasting for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Because but the bread is a nice carb. It tastes really well. When it toasts up, it caramelizes, give it a nice crunchy flavor, and it will just go perfectly with our toppings.
Okay, great. So we're going with wheat bread and white.
Yes.
2 different options.
As options, you could do bagels, you could do pumpernickel, rye, those healthy option breads. But today we're going to show you the staple.
And of course, we have an on-site baker at all our Megamart locations. So the variety is endless. Yeah. Pick, choose, refuse, whatever option you want to go with.
Definitely.
Right. So which one are we going with first?
We're going to do salmon, which is featuring an oil-based fish.
Fancy.
Yeah, this is smoked salmon that I picked up in the store. The research shows that omega-3 fatty acids help to just keep the heart healthy in general, reduces inflammation. So we're going to go with that. The ideal thing to pair this with is with what? Guess what?
Tell me.
The fat avocado.
Yeah.
Which is monounsaturated. So it's the healthier fat, and people in Jamaica love avocado. But we're out of season.
Pear.
Yeah, I tried to get some.
Thank you very much.
Pear, yes.
Couldn't get any.
Jamaicans always come up with these names, these endearing names for stuff. So we're gonna do a spin on the classic avocado salmon toast. I'm gonna use a bit of cream cheese, which is gonna add some fat, but no worries.
Add flavor.
Adds flavor. We need some stickiness to kind of like a glue.
Fat.
Okay.
And I'm sure you'd agree, layering flavors and textures. So we have our toast here. You can butter it up for me real quick.
Oh, yes.
So Jeron is gonna butter it up for me. Butter it up smooth.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna.
It's up to your standard.
So we're gonna do about a teaspoon, maybe 2, depending on how much you like. Some people go really heavy and do like 2 tablespoons. And then I'll go ahead and prepare the salmon. If you don't have salmon, if you want to do something lower budget, perfect. What goes perfect with this is sardines. Anybody here love sardine? You like sardine?
Yeah.
I love sardines.
Super affordable. What about tuna? Could we have gone with tuna as
You
well?
can do tuna as well.
Sardines are also rich in omega-3.
Yeah.
Right.
All the oily fish. All the ones that smell fishy. I love it. The fishy the better to me. Mackerel is also good. And then we're just gonna layer. I'm gonna put some. It's very simple, guys. You get some fresh herb. We got some dill.
Okay.
So you just layer it on top like that. You could put some marmalade. Salmon goes really nicely with citrus flavors. You'd agree?
Yep.
Well, any fish in
Fish
general.
and citrus.
Yeah. So just layer it on there. This is already smoked and salty, so you don't need to add salt or anything.
If you don't have a marmalade, what else could you use to give you that fruity flavor? Could you use a jam? Or...
Any jam that you like. Pepper relish. Pepper relish is popular here in Jamaica now. Scotch bonnet, pepper relish, those are delicious.
Okay.
And you just garnish. You can do a little bit or a lot. Do you like dill?
That's good.
Do you like it?
I do love dill.
My husband say I overdo with the garnish sometimes.
I love dill.
I'm happy you did that because we have lots of herbs available at Megamart.
You do.
Fresh parsley,
Basil.
Yeah.
cilantro.
Mint. Like you really can go.
Super affordable too.
You can go like very creative with the herbs and stuff.
Do I get to eat that?
Yes, you do. Like it's super simple, guys.
That's it?
I think you have to try this at home.
That was
My Lord.
just a few
That was
minutes,
good.
right?
Not even, because we're there talking and having a good time. Like it would have taken me
And
like
this
2
is
minutes.
heart healthy.
This is heart healthy. The more you eat these, include these in your diet every day, the better. Just keep your arteries nice, keep the bad cholesterol down and low. So that's one. So the next ingredient, the power ingredient is tomatoes, full of lycopene. It gives you that rich red color, the redder the better. So that's what you're gonna do when you go to the supermarket. Choose nicely fresh, ripened tomatoes. Preferably if they're like, redder the better. And then we're gonna just toast them up like a pan roasted tomato. Some olive oil. Extra virgin, this is also good for the heart as well.
Very rich in antioxidants.
Yeah,
Takes a little muscle.
you got it? All right, so we're doing a really simple sauteed or blistered tomato salad to go on top of the bread. Just think of it that way. As I said before, tomatoes, rich in lycopene, vitamin E, K, and all kind of good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna need some more wheat toast. You can just pop those in for me, Jaron.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just work on my onion. I'm gonna julienne some. All right, Jaron, you work on the garlic for me.
Definitely.
And I'm just gonna get it. And
Garlic is a good anti-inflammatory, isn't it?
it is antiviral, all that good stuff.
Antibacterial.
So it's
everything.
ginger.
100%.
No, we'll do the onions first. So just crack it over there.
Right. This makes much
And it
easier.
has to be red onions, or you could go with.
You could do white onions, Vidalia. You could do yellow onions. I went with this one because it's a little more sweet than the regular onions.
Okay.
Not
you
as
could use.
pungent.
Not as pungent. We're gonna just saute these for a little bit. Let me grab a spoon.
Oh, that sounds nice. Ooh, you smell that thing?
I smell it.
So good.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, so a quick saute on our onion just to wilt them a little bit.
Nice. Only thing is want some saltfish.
You can go. Yes, that's a good point. You can do saltfish. You can do smoked herring to add a fishy flavor.
Salt mackerel.
Salt mackerel. Some people in Europe they do capers to add salt and that briny flavor. Grilled sardines, mackerel. So you can mix them.
Yeah.
You see? So I
And
have my tomatoes.
It goes without saying that all the ingredients we're using today were picked up at Megamart, right?
I'm dusting with a tip of sugar. I know, it's a little naughty, but chefs kind of mix it up. You have nutrition, but you can play with your food and have
Smells
fun.
really good. And what does the sugar do to the tomatoes?
It just adds a little bit more sweetness, make it a little more round in flavor. I like to call, when I add sugar to stuff, it gives it like a rounder flavor to me.
Okay.
It's hard to describe.
Helps with caramelization and so as well.
Yes, there we go.
Nice.
Jaron is helping my brain here, helping me. I need to eat some
long as I
breakfast.
get
I need to
some
have some breakfast. So typically I would just kind of cover it, let it steam a little bit and blister the skins. When you cook tomatoes, it also makes the nutrients come out more. They call it bioavailability. So that's one.
Listen, it's a science class
Oh,
you're
yes.
getting today as well,
Just a
right?
little bit of salt, not too much. And that's pretty much it. You can add beans to this, as we said, fish.
I have your toast ready.
We're gonna add some, thank you, Jeron.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're gonna add some basil, some greens. Just a quick rough chop.
Can't go wrong with greens.
Well,
And you
tomato
just-
and
you
basil
just add it.
a love connection right there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go on a limb and say this dish should be vegetarian friendly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You can also add some fats with the avocados at the base. I'm gonna just top it off like this, straight on the bread.
That smells good, chef.
Smells very fragrant, very
very good.
rosy.
Marche.
Sprinkle some black pepper on top, add scotch bonnet. You could mix callaloo in this, kale. For
So
the
you could
greens.
make it your own, but this is a good base to
This is a
start
good
with.
base.
Okay.
All right, so
Would you try
Smells
this?
so good.
Yes, I would.
You just heap it on.
I would try this. tomato.
Chef, you were saying earlier that this kind of reminds you of a bruschetta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toast.
Yes.
Little crustini there. Little-
Yeah, a homemade
Tomatoes.
bruschetta.
The bruschetta is more like an appetizer.
Yeah.
It's chopped a lot finer.
There's a
Yeah.
whole meal.
And then, yeah, I think my
So
kids
this
would
is-
like this
I
too.
love it.
So this could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yes. Or break time snack.
I'm gonna sprinkle on a little bit of crumbled goat cheese.
Ooh.
Also, we just elevated this
We
meal.
just
Oh,
elevated
Lord.
it. You know,
Yes.
a little bit messy. Let it drop on the sides. It doesn't matter.
Right. Went from sandwich shop to fine dining.
With just some cheese.
I love it.
And I'm gonna grab you your plate.
Oh yes. Ooh.
Reserve yours.
I've been waiting
Because
for
you
this.
know, Kimberly, this one.
Oh my.
And that's it.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Ooh.
Toast on fleek. Is that
Okay.
term on anymore? Is it on fleek?
On
We
What's
could
the
make
new
it.
term?
We could make it hashtag toast on fleek.
Yeah, so that's our tomatoes or blistered tomato toast.
Okay, so we're now 2 of 3.
2 or 3, and the last one. Do you want to grab right now? or-
Of course I should get a bite. You can carry on, Jeff. I'll just taste around here, you know.
We're going to move right on over to appeasing those sweet tooth.
So far, they've been a hit, right?
Oh, definitely. It's been a hit.
So now we're at toast number 3.
Yes.
I've never been so excited about toast, by the way.
Amazing.
Good job, chef.
Good job.
All right, so tell us about this one.
All right, so we're going to do a blueberry toast. And I love these because they're so delicious, so plump, and you can just eat them straight like this, which is the best way. But we're doing toast. You're going to have a cup of this every day. If you if your pocket can reach it, but anything purple, they say it's really, really good for your gut and really good for your heart. You notice that trend? Anything with lots of color.
Yeah. So
It-
tomatoes.
Yeah.
Sweet
Antioxidants,
peppers. Yeah.
Yes.
which acts like a pipe cleaner. Almost.
Yeah.
It's a basic way I can like explain it to my kids. It's, antioxidants help to keep your arteries clean, and with all the
They
other
also help
vitamins,
with
they work together
inflammation.
with
Right.
inflammation and keeping your arteries clear. So these are very precious.
All right, so we're.
So it's very easy. We're gonna use some cream cheese. It's like a sweet toast, kind of like a dessert, but not too sweet. You can gauge how sweet you want. I'm just gonna add a little bit of honey, very simple.
I'm happy to hear honey.
You could use agave or whatever alternative sweeteners that you like.
Okay.
Monk fruit is also good.
Monk fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monk.
So just a drizzle, not too much. Just like a maybe, is that a teaspoon or half a teaspoon? Maybe half. I'll say half.
Till the spirit says stop.
To the spirit.
And add some vanilla. You could also grate some nutmeg in here. I'm just gonna do,
Oh yes, that would be nice.
yeah, like maybe a half a
Cinnamon?
teaspoon, a quarter teaspoon. It can be cinnamon. Just give it a quick stir
Oh, yes.
to lighten up the cream cheese. You could also use cottage cheese, which is a lower fat cheese.
What if
it's
we-
fresher.
What if we had gone with a flavored cream cheese?
You can, for sure. Strawberry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drizzle some orange zest in there for a pop.
Oh, yeah.
Blueberries go really well with orange.
Oh, yes.
Love blueberry orange scones. So delicious. And then to up the ante, we can add some chia seeds,
Which
just
are
a
also
smidgen,
great.
Ooh la la.
which are also great.
I see you adding all these ingredients, and in my mind, all I'm thinking about for a blueberry toast is blueberry jam and bread.
But that's sweet, and bread. So we're just basically making it more nutrient dense by adding these other nutrient rich
We're
foods.
making it heart healthy
And
Definitely.
fancier.
Make it
and
quite
fancy.
Quite
Yes.
So I'm gonna grab my toast and just do a dollop
Oh, yes.
like that and just spread. Oops.
I could eat
The
that
more the
just like
merrier.
that. Just
Yes.
like that. I could just.
And then we're just literally gonna sprinkle it on.
Oh,
Not
that's
easy.
nice.
You could drizzle some honey over the blueberries
It's
as
worth
well.
the extra steps, isn't it?
Yeah. We could add some strawberries, maybe.
Yes, some more color.
Raspberry, is it?
A rainbow toast,
Oh, Lord.
if you will.
Okay.
So that's it, very simple.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
We used to say in plating, pile high, to create height in your food. So you're just gonna heap it up on there. And
This
then,
is super simple.
yeah, I'm just adding some kiwi. I love kiwi, which is also a berry. Just add some color. Let's just do half. Like so. All right, so I'm finishing off with a few slices of kiwi, and then we're gonna drizzle some more orange flakes on top, some more orange zest. So yummy.
Nice.
So
It
simple.
looks good. I have one question though.
Sure.
Can I move in with you?
There you go.
You can babysit
I'm
the
serious.
kids. You can barter. You babysit my kids and you get to eat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Freely from my
that's
kitchen.
a nice
Yeah,
incentive,
not bad.
isn't it? I think this one was more kid friendly.
Definitely. But you know what my kids love? I think if you introduce your kids early
Yes.
to these exotic and new flavors, it
Exotic.
it opens them up more.
There, exactly.
Yeah, even if you have to force them, just eat one beetroot a day and they'll get used to it.
Wow.
Do you think
like
that will
it.
work?
Probably not.
All right, there you have it. 3 different variations of toast that are not only delicious and quick, but they're also heart healthy.
Right.
And all the ingredients are available at Megamart. So when you stop by, be sure to make these and tag us in your photos. Chef Jeron.
Oh Lord. Is it my turn now?
Yes. Today.
All right, well, she'll be working for me.
And we are back, and the chefs have traded places, and we have Chef Jeron on the floor.
Oh my
Even
thank
though
you, thank you.
Chef Sam is sitting pretty now, I'm sure he's gonna put her
He's gonna
to work.
put her
in the
to
kitchen.
work.
Most definitely.
It's only fair,
I
right?
work for
Only
her.
fair.
So, Chef, what are you going to prepare for us today?
All right, so today we're going to be making my take on a Mediterranean chick pea salad. You know, it's all about the heart healthy stuff. So our veggies are very much present. Our nuts, beans are
peas.
present. I'm using this Israeli couscous. Has that nice hearty part. And I have
Israeli
goat cheese, but goat cheese is one of those unripened cheese, so the fat content is much less. So Chef Sam used the crumbled goat cheese earlier, so feta and those are like unripened cheese.
Okay.
It's fresh cheese we call them. So we're going to add that just so we don't take away from the taste and all the flavors. It's heart month, you want to be healthy, but you still want the flavors. And you're
Right.
representing for the flavors. So I'm
Okay.
going to invite the lady to join the kitchen. All right, so let me get this up. We have some chicken breast, which I butterflied and washed, dried here.
What's butterfly?
Just run a line, sit around the center, and open it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
my hands are washed, by the way. Robot, so just like that, like a heart.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll season it with black pepper. Yeah, black pepper, some pink Himalayan. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
Are you like a lover of black pepper, like you put it on everything?
No, not really, but
Okay.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it enough.
I love black pepper.
And we picked up some of these little garlic pepper in Megamart, of course.
Yeah.
Megamart carries all the necessary spices and
is
seasonings.
nice.
And here is an Italian herb. So I'll just add a little, while Chef Sam does that, a little the extra virgin stuff.
And then after we're gonna do the salt, right, Chef?
Yes, ma'am. You know it, you know it.
Salt brings all flavors.
Beautiful. Lovely. You see, Chef Sam has seasoned these chickens.
To perfection.
Perfectly. You know we're all about them herbs and spices.
Yeah.
So we're just going to get them in our little skillet here. Oh, and they're very thin, so they'll cook super easy. And we're using,
Well, that was my next question. Is there a reason why you chose chicken breast?
oh yes. So it has the least fat content of all the chicken parts. Very healthy. We're using the healthy olive oil, just a little, just to get a nice sear on it. And well, you can help with that, Chef. Yeah. Nice sear on it. Feels
Have
good.
you kind of cut back on the amount of salt that you
Absolutely,
use?
absolutely. You know,
Right.
one of the prime features of like a heart healthy diet is low
Low
sodium.
sodium.
Right.
Correct.
So less cured meats and all of that. You want fresh, nice. It's very good to have a help around the kitchen here.
I just wanted to give it a little more. Is
All
it
right.
not enough for you? Is it caramelized or that's good enough?
You're the chef. You're the
All
chef.
right.
You're the
A couple more minutes.
I'll crank it up for you.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm just going to cut these cherry tomatoes here, just in two. You
Okay.
know, make them easier to eat.
Consume,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Again, the pop of color for heart healthy stuff, yeah?
Oh yes. Lots of.
Chef Sam says to eat from the rainbow.
Right.
And then
So we
yours-
have red and we have yellow.
Yeah. Megamart has tri-colored cherry tomatoes. Natural. Super affordable too. Very nice.
Definitely.
Just cutting these.
You know, a simple rule you can follow is to try and eat a salad every day.
Oh yeah.
One
Try.
really nice salad.
You see when
Because it's
people,
not intuitive. Because we're trained, our palates are trained to just
yeah, but when people hear about salads, they think about like just cabbage and lettuce and
just
stuff.
push. You know?
Yeah, we think about
Yeah.
bush.
These are nice little
Yeah,
innovative
different types of
ways.
salad. Fruit salad.
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's smelling good,
Potato
chef.
salad. I'm going to split this one.
Alright.
Yeah, a nice little serum there.
We have dates.
That smells great.
Nice
All right.
little dates, yes. I'll just split these in two as well. And we're adding dates because it gives us a different,
What flavor do you get from a date?
it's sweet.
Sweet.
Natural.
Yeah.
Healthier sweet.
So for a dish like this that has like the salty components, the nutty components,
You want to
and
balance
so
that out?
we'll add some basil and cilantro, will give a nice little minty component. We want something that's sweet just to cut all of that.
Okay.
And
If you didn't
dates
have
are
dates,
perfect.
what could be a good substitute?
You could use grapes, you could use raisins, you could use craisins, you could use anything.
Cranberries?
Dry cranberries, absolutely. Fresh cranberries if you like as well.
Okay.
We're
This is
getting
good.
there.
Yeah, nice and springy. Spongy. Residual heat is going to finish cooking. So you can get a plate.
Look at that.
Thank you for both. Go ahead.
The chef is really just saying don't overcook the chicken breast, right?
Alright, Jaron, these look good, right?
Great. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
nice
Perfect for
little
me.
caramelization going on.
Oh, that smells
Ooh,
good
they
too.
look
You can
very
see all the
nice.
rosemary, all those little
Very herby.
herbs. Nice. All right, awesome. So we're done with the chicken. We're just going to start assembling. So while I put everything, I just want to get some nice little cubes of that goat cheese and that's herbs and garlic. All right. So while she does that, we
So the
add-
goat cheese is already flavored.
Yes.
comes already flavored right there at Megamart. All right,
What
so
you
we're
got
adding
there?
chickpeas, garbanzo beans, they call them, some
Uh-huh.
black beans. We're just tossing things in. We got some red onions here for that nice
We're getting a
sweetness.
variety of textures in this
Oh
salad.
yes. Tricolored bell peppers.
Gorgeous.
Right in two. Yes, then we have some diced cubed cucumbers right in for the nice crunchy. And that's real, the healthy part. And then we're going to add our cherries
And our
and
dates.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the Italian
Right.
Israeli couscous.
Oh, Israeli, sorry.
Israeli couscous
Couscous.
right in. This
Oh, that's
makes
so pretty.
this makes it
So
very
attractive.
hearty. The couscous, very nice.
That's
Could we swap that out for some quinoa?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at that.
I love the colors
nice.
and the
I'm going to get a
texture.
little.
Nice.
Oh gosh, she's getting
I'm
very
getting the
fancy
balls.
over here.
That's
She
why
is
I'm
getting so
rolling
fancy
the
over here.
meatballs or
I
dumplings.
like it. I like
It's
it.
the best way.
So the benefits of having the
Yes.
pole. All right. So and we're going to dress this just lightly. You know that red wine has all the antioxidants, and so we have some red wine vinegar. People like me prefer the red wine, but today we'll.
The vinegar
We'll go with
will
the vinegar.
suffice.
Yes. So we're just going to add just like about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar there. Then a little bit of the extra
Extra
virgin. Mamma mia.
Just
Then-
pour on those antioxidants.
Absolutely. Then we're going to go across for some
Season again.
black pepper. And at this point, I'd add some sea salt. But because we are cutting down on sodium,
And
we
we've
won't add any
seasoned the
sea
chicken
salt.
with the
But
salt.
we're going to use a little bit of this garlic pepper that has just a little of that,
Okay.
right on. Mercy. Then, instead of fresh limes, if you have fresh limes, that's fine. If you don't, they have 100% lime juice. It's going to take just a quark. And Granny said just a oops. Right in. Yes.
Okay.
For that zest.
You know I never leave my spice. So this is crushed Scotch bonnet pepper. Just a teaspoon. If
And
you're,
this is to your liking, right?
if you're a spice person, you can add 10 teaspoons. If you're not, half or quarter.
10 teaspoons.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Look at
Get the
that.
chicken ready.
My gosh, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Good
perfect.
job.
Oh my gosh, so nice. Before I forget, we're going to add some basil. Add that nice minty flavor, some cilantro here.
Nice.
This is very impressive with Megamart.
I
You
love
guys
cilantro.
have all
All the herbs.
the herbs. Alright, get your basil.
It's really lives up to its name. It's really a mega store.
Megamart.
Isn't it?
It's a pleasure shopping there. Take
You
our
heard it from
herbs
the pros.
right in. And then we're just going to combine these babies.
Chef, that looks great,
Make one
honestly.
family. Oh, smells so good. The basil, you can smell that perfumey thing
It does
hitting
smell
you.
perfumey.
Oh, ooh,
It
la
looks
Yours is
la.
talking alone.
Yeah.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
I'm happy that you're sold.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't sold in here in the kitchen,
Are you ready for this?
no, actually, so we're going to get all
Plate
fancy.
here?
And
We're gonna
get
plate
this
it, okay?
straight from Megamart as well. Straight from Megamart. All your all your
selection.
plating needs have been, you know, sometimes you make some simple things. When you put them in these fancy plates, they look 10
Amazing.
times.
Look at the colors.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh yes. My gosh.
It's perfectly portioned for that plate, by the way.
Absolutely. Maybe I wrote the recipe like
Maybe.
that. Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Alright, and then chef is going to,
Add the chicken breast.
yes, she can do that. I'm just going to add these little goat cheese balls right here. All over. We call them pearls.
Yeah. Goat
Little
cheese pearls.
Goat
That's a
cheese
good one.
pearls. Right here. Ooh. Oh yes. Look at that.
Say our crew just can't wait to turn the camera off, right?
Look. Chef, I think we outdid ourselves. Gosh. You can go into a restaurant and order this for a lot of money. Or you can go to Megamart.
And
Go
gather
buy
all
the
the ingredients and put them together.
You make it right there. I'll just
I'm
put
impressed,
that away.
honestly.
I just wish
Simple
I had
ingredients.
this for me at home.
Of course, we're going to finish
One
off.
thing that chefs don't want to be cooked for.
Yeah.
I want a break.
Just like I wish you would make those little toasts for me.
Okay, so Chef Sam will do breakfast and Jeron will do dinner. How about that?
That sounds like
It's
And
a
Renee
deal.
will cook lunch.
Wow, look at that.
Renee will show
So
with her
the final
plate.
touch for me, when I cook anything like this, the final touch for me is always some fresh herbs.
Okay.
Definitely.
Always some fresh herbs. And we just, I'm
Herbe.
going to give you some.
All right, ready?
Final touch.
One, two,
Who's best? It has to bounce off.
I
She won. I'll give it up. But here you go. It's
That's
our take
gorgeous.
on a Mediterranean
I
Chick
love
Pea
it,
Salad.
love it, love it. There
Absolutely.
you have it, guys.
We did it.
Heart month, and the chefs did not miss a beat in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
So there you have it. We're at the end of an exciting episode. We had a
Exciting
great time.
indeed. We had a good time in the kitchen, my
And I
favorite
hope
place.
you guys enjoyed it too, of course. We want to say a very special thank you to our chefs today, Samantha George and Jeron Green. The Party of 10, right? And Jeronimos Kitchen. And you can find them on socials, of course.
Chef Samantha George on Instagram.
The Jeronimo.
The
The
Jeronimo.
Geronimo. Okay.
And of course, you can follow us on social media at Megamart Jamaica on Facebook and Instagram. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Happy Heart Month!